Web developers and designers today are very interested in offering richer experiences. There's a need in general for more compelling, more visually impactful, more usable applications on the web. So with web standards, it's possible to build very compelling websites. In fact, the whole AJAX phenomena that we've heard about using JavaScript and other web standards, it is possible to build better websites. But there comes a kind of a line you need to cross where it's important to have additional rich visuals, media such as video and audio. And for that, there was a need for additional capabilities that are not inherent in the browser, and that's largely why Microsoft is investing in this new technology called Microsoft Silverlight.
So tell us about the tools involved with creating these kinds of files. Is it done through any equipment? Do you have to buy new software? How do people actually create and share these files?
So in the case of Silverlight, there's kind of two major components. There's the interactive and the programmatic control, and then there's the video itself. The video itself can be created with any tool that supports Windows Media Video. So there's dozens of tools on the market already, including hardware devices that can do hardware encoding of video. In our case, we'll provide a product called Expression Media Encoder, which is a professional quality media encoding tool. This would usually be used by a video encoding specialist or someone who's working on the website itself. And they would take any file format. That could be a movie from a QuickTime file, MPEG-4, it could be a Windows Media Video file, and they can then set a series of properties for how that video should be encoded using very high quality settings for VC1, Windows Media Video. Once the videos are encoded, those videos just need to be put on a web server and can be delivered from any web server, whether that be Windows or Linux or a Mac server. As for the programmatic aspects, that is the interface design, for that, there's a series of tools that we offer. For designers, we have Expression Studio. For developers, we have Visual Studio. And the designers and the developers can collaborate so that the developer can focus on writing the code and the designer can focus on the visual presentation and customizing the UI, the skin of the media player. There's also several third parties that offer tools for programming against Silverlight as well.
Often in streaming media, there's a bit of a trade-off between the quality of an image and the speed that it loads to a browser. Tell us how you guys manage that balance.
Yeah, I think the quality of the experience in the browser, I think that you're mentioning with Flash, is often related to the different codecs. With Flash, there's an H.263 Plus codec, which is lower quality, more antiquated technology, and you have the newer VP6, which is from Onto, which is higher quality. Coupled with the video codec, you then have graphics and overlays and animation, and all those together can tax the processor on the machine. So sometimes the design agency will back off on the design to try to kind of mix richness with an experience that will run optimally on more computers. With Microsoft Silverlight, we have one video codec, and that's VC1, which is an industry standard, and the quality there is very, very good. It's a very modern technology that's being used broadly, not just on the web in the case of Microsoft Silverlight, but also on a lot of embedded devices like Zune or Xbox, hardware devices, mobile phones as well. There's over 1 billion phones on the market already that support the VC1 codec. And then, of course, you have things like HD DVD and Blu-ray and other hardware systems, including the PC itself with Windows Media Player, IP television, etc. So you have a lot of surfaces where this technology can be used for media, and Silverlight is a surface now, a plugin for browsers that's cross-platform, Mac and Windows, that allow you to not only play the video, but also add to that an interactive UI that's programmed and designed by an agency.